Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. From today, we're going to begin looking at a whole series of beers from a brewery that we haven't touched on yet, and that brewery is called Baeren. And Baeren is a brewery in northern Japan in the city of Morioka, Iwate-ken, Iwate Prefecture, and they have been around since 2001. That was when they were founded, and they are a kind of specialist in German-style beers, and they make a variety of those types of beers, and we will look at several of them. Baeren, their name means bear in German, or it's actually the genitive, the possessive form or plural form of bear, and they do have a bear on their label, and this bear is also standing over a barrel with three traditional beer making tools, so very traditional old style European beer making tools. And Baeren, their original equipment they bought from Germany, and reports are that some of the equipment they bought was actually over 100 years old. And I'm not sure how much of that still exists. They are a fairly large brewery. They're considered a microbrewery though, but they are pretty big. And they make several beers every year. They have three regulars. Those regulars are their classic beer, which is the first one we will look at, the Baeren Classic, which is a Dortmunder style, and a Schwarz beer, and an Alt. So those are their three mainstay beers, but they also make a variety of seasonals throughout the year, and we'll look at about 9 of them. And mainly German styles. They do produce a variety of others as well, but mainly German styles, and they're famous for that in Japan. German style beer has a kind of special place in Japan because the original breweries back in the 1800s were staffed or originated by Europeans, and especially Germans. And Baeren also uses a lot of German ingredients that they import from Germany. And one point about their beers is that while their bottled beers are pasteurized to allow them to be shipped, around the country, their draft beer is not. So if you go to their restaurant in Morioka, you can drink unpasteurized, fresh Baeren beer. On RateBeer, RateBeer lists 104 different beers, individual beers from them, and Untapped has 131, and the Untapped average score is 3.54, a little bit high. So we're going to look at 12 different beers from them, and we will start with their three the three main beers: the Classic, the Schwarz, and the Alt. And let's get going, shall we? Oh, by the way, the bear that they use as on their logo is also the official prefectural animal of Iwate-ken, way up in northern Japan, an area where you might come across a bear in the forest. All right, and now we are moving on to another Baeren beer, and it is this one. It's called Baeren Colonia, and this is a Kelch style beer. It was first brought out for their 8th anniversary, and currently this one is for their 17th anniversary. So Baeren has been around since the early 2000s, and apparently now in their 17th year. And it's a Kelch style beer. It's at 5% alcohol, and on RateBeer, this one has 13 ratings, but it wouldn't be this exact one. It would have been earlier iterations, for example, from the 8th anniversary. 3.22 out of 5, and 62 percentile for all beers on RateBeer, and 95 percentile for its style, which is ridiculously high. Again, Kelch style. Untapped, 104 ratings, an average of 3.51, a little bit higher. So it is a Kelch style. They call it Colonia because apparently the Kelch label, or the Kelch, using the Kelch is protected by law, something like champagne perhaps. So I guess you can call something Kelch style, but you can't really call it a Kelch unless it's from that area. So they use the word Colonia, which is derived from Köln, which is the real name of the city where Kelch originated and is the most popular today, Köln in Germany. And so Colonia. It contains barley and hop, and that is it. Okay, so it's a 17th anniversary beer, a Kelch style. Let's give it a go. Okay, so this is somewhat hazy, very light blonde straw color with a finger of kind of fluffy, frothy head. Some little frog's eggs there on the top. And turn it around in the light. See, not a ton of body there. Good. Okay. Let's try the aroma. Okay, it does have the kind of moderately fruity, sort of mix, hop and malt mix of a Kelch. Yeah. This is not too far off from their Dortmunder, but it is, I think, a Kelch style for sure. And so we get nice moderate fruitiness. Bitterness is a little bit higher than their other, than their regular lager. I wish I'd put the IBU in here, but you can definitely taste the bitterness here. Very nice palate changes from initial through mid to final. Nice little bit of bitterness popping up in mid palate and continuing. So it's very well balanced too, though. It's very nice. Baeren makes German styles quite well. This is what they've been focusing on primarily, is things like Kelch and Alt, Schwarz, Pilsner, that sort of thing. So, Weizen. And many Japanese breweries do make German styles, but few make them as well, I think. The one that I think might be perhaps just a touch better is Fuji Zakura. And we'll look at some of their beers in the future. In any case, this is Baeren's 17th anniversary beer called Colonia. It's a 5% Kelch, and I think this one deserves your attention. Very nice label art too. I have no idea what's going on here. I suppose if I look at it for a while, I might get some ideas, but I really cannot tell what's happening here, but it's interesting. All right, well, that's it for today. Please subscribe to the channel and leave me a comment. Tell me what you think about Baeren beers, if you've had them, and I will respond to you. Take care. Bye-bye.